What a run out the back this is, by the way.
Balogun.
What a run forward. Danilo cuts it across. It's there. It is 1-0 Rangers. Let's go. It's Ryan Jack on the score sheet. Danilo with the assist. The wait seems like it's going to be worth it. What an eventful night. To the spot straight away.
Penalty.
Them three words are here. Penalty Rangers. It's going to get given. It's soft, but it's going to get given. The finish, and he's well wide, about a yard wide. There's Golden. Shoot. Yes! Come on! Come on! Let's go, man! Holy f... No way that just happened! Holy f... Come on! Whoa! That will be it. It is it. Full time, 3 points. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being in here. The support's been awesome once again. The likes, the subscriptions, and of course the very kind donations have been in. It's floating about. Sakala gets a second chance. It's 1-0 Rangers. Got a long wait for this. Short run up. The shuffle. The placement. The goal. 2-0 Rangers. There's the baseball swing. Bang. 2-0. Come on. Have some of that. Oh no, don't rule this off. Don't be cruel. Oh, high up. What? This has to be a goal. Oh my god. Cyril Dessers just had one of his biggest sitters of the season. Quick throw to Lawrence here, who's turned.
By the way.
Only won a free kick, yes. It's been played quick. Cortez going into the box. Dessers. Where's it going to fall to? Hit first time! That's Lawrence, and it's a quick turnaround! He runs to the Rangers end! Come on! Yeah! There's a turnaround! Woo! Phil Clement, the calmest man in that stadium right now. Tell them to calm down. Tell them, screw the nut. Back in, get this game won. Lawrence, what a goal that is!
Play goes on, and what a goal from McCausland, okay. Off the inside of the post, the long range shot after debatably nearly taking a half player's head off. I don't know how we got away with that one, I'm not going to lie. Dessers, sorry, it's right through the middle because the left foot is a scuffed finish and it's in! Let's go! That is a beautiful counter attack. It's Lawrence with the assist. Scuffed finish, which I think was defended quite well, but 1-0 and that one will not be chopped off. It's a hard thing to miss a penalty, then step up and take another one in the same game.
He's won the same run up in front of the UB, and he buries it this time. Let's go. 2-0, should be game over. Those 3 words, penalty to Rangers, should have bagged us 3 points. Off and on. Should we hear me now, Paul? Just
There we go.
double check with that. It should be. I've put it on, off and on, but I'll restart that. Dallas is back anyway. We can just pretend that part never happened. The part that Mike wasn't picking up at the start of this, but I'll just be like, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
I can hear you. I can hear you in the stream.
Yeah, they couldn't at first when I was talking for a minute when you were away. Yeah, long story short is we're back. Is that a good thing? Ask us in 90 minutes. And David, Shirley, Paul, Riley, Lee, welcome in. How are you feeling about this one? Straight back to the plastic pitch. Oh, how I've missed a good old club football. Oh. Hey, Dallas, who's going to win 2 fouls? Is it going to be Tav? Or is it going to be Cherny?
Cherny.
Diamante runs the show. 12 PM on a Sunday, yes. Yes, definitely needing it today. Quite the opportunity Rangers have got, but we've been let down far too often. Once this opportunity has presented itself, of course, the opportunity being certain other teams in the league dropping points yesterday. And as you'll have seen, if anyone following my socials, I wasn't overly talkative about that one. Maybe after today, but this team in the past couple of seasons have sadly
they've been given the chance.
Sadly lowered the confidence level for that. Like to be able to tweet taking the piss the day before when you're meant to go and win the next day on a big pressure game that you have to win to catch up points. We've seen this play out before, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh man, it's going to be an interesting one anyway. Obviously, we win today. We close the gap to 3 points.
I should bet on their face so you can look.
What was saying, chat? Aberdeen winning the league this year?
I mean, if it comes to it at some point, the league will be ready to shout for them, but hopefully not yet. David, legend mate. Nice way to welcome us back. And it feels like the watch-alongs have been very stop-start, to say the least, through the scheduling and of what have been available to do, away games and whatnot, which is going to turn around very quickly, because the man here has just bought his unlimited pass in Hamburg for the month. So that we've got 4 watch-alongs coming in the next month, so they'll be coming thick and fast. Well, there'll be plenty of celebrations or plenty of crying coming your way. Hopefully the former, but we're back and we're in the thick of it. I see the game from yesterday, but I didn't watch it, mate. I watched the Aberdeen goals of it, and that was it. But what can we expect? Of course, all I seen was tell me Celtic are losing without telling me Celtic are losing. In 13 minutes, tell me Celtic aren't winning, should I say. 13 minutes added on. We'll get into that, Paul. I've seen it. I've seen that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Sid, welcome in. Back in for the, early for us game, should I say. And then D in with that as well. Let's go, D. Thank you very much.
I was going to say, depending... Sid, are you Vancouver, if I remember right?
It says right there.
You went to Toronto. Yeah. No, hold on. I had Canada in my head, but I was like, where was in Canada? I don't know why I saw Toronto as Canada, but yeah, Toronto. So that's like, what, 7 a.m.? Yeah. Yeah.
Rangers just in the one stand now, of course, at Kilmarnock, as we get pictures of the Kilmarnock fans that could all definitely fit in one stand today. No shocking attendance from then. And yet again, European qualifiers, this place was jam-packed with all the Kilmarnock fans.
So
Where are you?
It shows
Where
the fans
are
can
you?
do it. It 100% shows the fans can do it. It's just
a bad name for Scottish football.
Yep.
I never seen that, to be fair, David. I never seen the chopped off ones, but that's what it is, man. Still, it's enough of a gift of a chance. But as we get pictures of the teams in the tunnel, to go through it for anyone that maybe hasn't seen it by now, Jack Butler needs to watch his head coming through that doorway there. But we've got Jack Butler in goal, of course. Defence right now, there's no real surprise with the full team lineup at all right now. It's Tav, your Souttar, Proper, Shefty in your back line. In the middle, you've got Barron, Dio, Lawrence. The front, you've got Cherney. Who else in the front? I missed one. Cherney, Dessers, and
Arami.
Oh, Byrami, yeah. Just our arguably our best attacking threat right now. Just casually forgetting him. Okay.
Yeah. You know, it's not like we've got bet on for him or anything. You know.
Yeah, there is no real surprises with these starting lineups right now. The interesting to see as well. Listening to the gaffer's press conference yesterday, he touched on that, other than the obvious of like Matondo's, Cortez and Danilo that are like a bit more longer term injuries, again, shock, but he said that no one else he had any issues with or any worries about coming to play on this pitch. And Dujan Sterling completely left out of the squad. If this was he's an injury prone player and I didn't want to risk him on the Kilmarnock pitch, okay, fair enough, but the gaffers come out and said that it's definitely not that, so obviously it could be some sort of personal thing behind the scenes, but it looks to us from here, on the outside anyway, as if Dujan Sterling's maybe just been dropped out of the squad. I'm sure there's something more to that, but
you'd like to hope not. Obviously, Sterling, whenever he comes on, regardless of the position he plays, he always does pretty solidly in the role he's asked to play. He's one of our more diverse players. He's still one of our better players. So you'd think him being left out of the squad, there's more to it. But obviously, we know Clement especially, his biases, his personal grudges with players and stuff like that, he does seemingly let it affect who he picks for the squad, even if they are the better player for the job. I mean, as does every manager to an extent. But yeah, that is definitely a strange one for me, Sterling being left out.
What do you think is a score prediction then, chap, before this one kicks off? What are you thinking for it, Dallas?
Mate, you know the superstition we've got to go with now? I'm saying 3-1 Rangers.
I'm going to go with a 2-0 Rangers for this one. Allow me to pause. We read through my Instagram. I put out a little request for predictions. We've got 2-0 Rangers there, 4-1 Rangers there, 2-1 Rangers, 4-2 Rangers, 1-0 Rangers. A lot of 2-0s.
A couple of 3-1s in the chat.
2-0 is the most popular in the old Insta. A nervy 2-1. That sounds the most realistic, Sid. Sounds the most realistic. And the 3-1s, okay. Okay, let's do it. Maybe, Paul. Do you actually know about before Thursday's game? I don't know if it's paper talk or whatnot, but I've seen it during the international break that the Bucharest manager was talking about Thursday's game, saying that he's going to play a weakened team against us on Thursday so that his team could focus on the league and get back into contention with the league. I'm like, sure, that's just us, no problem.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
So, the other thing we've not spoke about, shall we talk about who arguably maybe should have got the chance with us but is now playing against us in goal for Kilmarnock?
My mind immediately went to Lewis Mayo at centre half there, but yes, McDrory.
Yeah.
Throw one in for his pal, eh? That's two good Rangers men in this opposition team now. Oh, my wee scoreboard.
You did say to Paul would talk about it as well. What do we make of Clement not outright denying anything about Ryan Kent?
Oh, to me, he sounded like he was very interested, to be honest, because he spoke about how he already wanted him. He was already on the shortlist when Rangers first went and got him, but Bruges at that time never offered as much money as Rangers did. So
yeah,
that to me says he's already interested. But well, I'm not one that usually wants old players back this at the next time, but Cortez in and out of injury, and then you're starting to look shy already in that left wing position. But Rami's playing out there, and it's really not his best position as well. It's like that.
Nah, but Rami needs to be sitting in behind Dessers.
Like he's doing that all right, and left is growing it, but he's got a link up here. Or Cherny trying to find Dessers up and over. 2 red cards.
Very nice.
As Bruno's prediction in the chat. Hopefully it's 2 Kilmarnock red cards. Oh, how I would love just getting an early goal here and just having a nice relaxing game as the first one back here. Just a must-win Rangers game that we actually just win comfortably. How long has that been?
Too long. I couldn't give you a date in numbers, but I can tell you it's been too long. No, that made no sense. Sure, I'm homesick. I'm off to Turkey. See ya. And yeah, no, Blue Mac, I agree with that. Frustrating, definitely, that we're still seeing Tav starting that right back position, but especially when we've seen how much Casemiro can do. But
well, it was the first question that fan media asked Clement in his press conference again, was about Nana putting pressure on for getting a starting position, and he did acknowledge how well he was doing for Netherlands and how hard he's pushing at Rangers, and saying he just needs to continue this push long term to be in with contention to get in. I mean, he must be really knocking on the door. He cannot be far away from getting into this team.
But the issue with that is, knowing Clement, he'll probably play him instead of Jefty.
Oh, well, I don't know if I can agree with the lazy part. I don't know. Like, my gripe with him that I had all the time is, I mean, you'll see it here on the camera saying it plenty, is the end product was few and far between. It was something that I spoke about a lot, saying for a winger in that attacking threat, he needed to add more goals and assists. He was far too inconsistent with that. That was my main issue with him at the time. But I don't know, chat. What do you think? I remember him.
The one thing I will say to that, though, Steely, one thing I will say to that is, I think you might be forgetting the last season with us, where very actively as well, we were both complaining about how he just didn't look bothered. He looked like he'd down tools. His head was turned. He wanted to be away. Like, that last season with us, he was very lazy. Before that, don't get me wrong, he ripped teams apart on his day when he was actually interested in the game. But that last season with us, he was very... His head was turned.
How come with Danilo's? Anybody's guess at this point, Stuart, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Taking that long to recover from it back and then away again, and then the manager saying, oh, he limps all the time, he's just like that, and then the next thing you know, he's in a knee brace now for another X amount of months. It's, man.
Bruno's best thing to do for that, the clock that's just down here, pause this stream until that clock gets to the same point as your stream, then play the stream again, and then we should be perfectly in sync with you.
That way you can... Oh, what a mix-up in the Rangers box here, but I don't even know how to describe it there proper. Was trying to block one of the Kilmarnock attackers there. He's got a little bit of a mix-up with Butland. It's not been cleared properly. I've had a little shooting chance, and thankfully the shot wasn't taken very well, and I think it was Souttar that could have just blocked it. That was... Oof.
Yeah, it was certainly just kind of took it there and put it away.
A long throw into the box that we're still trying to get away here, and Jeffy picks the ball back up for us, starting the counter. Who's that on the floor? Dessers, yeah. We need you up, pal. Got no one else to play up there.
Either that or can you at least get the fill for our bet? One of the two.
Nice. Jenny, where you on? Oh, he's just forgot the ball. What was that?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, here's that little bit of confusion.
I think Jack actually got something on that, didn't he?
I think it's Jack just kind of scoops it out.
To be fair, I would say as Butland's, he's just done well to recover Butland there actually, because I think it was his mistake at first. I think proper actually watching it back, he's done well to kind of shepherd the Kilmarnock attacker away.
I don't know, because it looks like the Kilmarnock attack. I don't know, it's either proper or the Kilmarnock attacker. It looks like he's just got his foot either round proper or proper tried like kind of just scooping it away and not got a good connection on it. So I think if Butland came out, oh, Dessers, just the final touch letting him down there. It's a difficult ball, that one, coming over the shoulder as he's running forward, but we've seen him take touches like that before and do it well.
Maybe Paul, maybe, I think so. That's what Dalus was saying there, so.
Yeah. That last season we definitely did, Paul, but before that, last season, I loved Ken, and I'm in the same boat as Steely. I just wish he had a better final product. The amount of chances he created that he'd then send into Rosie. Like,
got us in the 3-0. Hopefully, you're right, mate.
Take that, John. Yeah, we'll take that.
Kelly starting to settle a little bit. Actually, where are they on the table now? 9th. 1 win, 4 draws, 3 losses. And what is the form like? Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've only won 1 of the last 8 games. Come on. How far away are you? Right, lads, let's not ask for too much now. Come on. Keep the request simple. Come on now.
We're currently on holiday in Hamburg right now, Jackie.
I was thinking, is that what you mean? Like for the fact that we're watching it on Rangers TV?
Yeah, we're currently on holiday in Hamburg.
It's going to be very confusing if that's not what Jackie means. Huh?
If you mean Ibrox, then Steely's about 20 minutes. I'm about 4 hours, 20 minutes. Nah, it's a bit longer than that for you at Ibrox, isn't it?
Depends.
I know you were one of the few in the minority that actually preferred to travel to Hampden. Why did I not put Lawrence in winning the 2 fills? Damn it.
I forgot about that. I don't think into that's happened yet.
No.
Well, do not advise it. Do not lose all your money. But here's the bet that me and Dallas have got a combination of. This one is 2 by Rami shots on target, Journey to commit 2 fouls, Dessers
and win
to
2
get
fouls.
fouled twice, Dio to get a shot on target, and Journey to win 2 fouls as well. So a very physical.
And that looked like he was about to blow for the second foul on Lawrence there. I'd have been fuming.
Oh,
That's a great touch by Ravi. Gets down the touchline and the cutback just... What is that? He tries to find Dessers. Yeah, that's what I was going to say there, actually, maybe wanting more from Dessers, trying to go in the end of that.
A bit more aggressive onto that ball there, yeah.
Blue back, I do. No, yeah, it's just the easiest. I would agree. Listen to Bomber on commentary here, I would say so. I don't more for Dessers. I initially was going to say the passive pair from Bayrami, but then I was like, oh well, actually, what was he meant to do there?
Into space if Dessers is more aggressive on it, you know what I mean?
It was Stuart in Claude's interview as well yesterday. He was talking about how Cortez literally has never missed a game, apparently. Oof. I was nearly interrupted by a Kilmarnock goal there. Thankfully, the boys misjudged that, attacking it in the 6-yard box. But yeah, he was talking about how Cortez, for our national team, previous clubs, never had a spell out with injury. And of course, comes to us and ta-da! Suddenly he's injury prone, left, right and centre.
Cameraman lost the ball a little bit there. I don't think he knew where he was going, but...
It's hard to argue against it being a curse at this point.
Or is it maybe just inept medical teams? Who knows? Jackal's going on, mate. Welcome back in. How you been?
Dessers, man. Tav trying to get the ball at the pitch there, and Dessers trying to invite Dio into the play, but the pass wasn't good enough.
Left his ball this all day. He's
got I think offside for it there, but I don't know if that was actually.
Kilmarnock have regressed in footballing style.
Regressed? Could they have got? Do you mean like less football?
That, yeah. Kilmarnock were always one of the biggest anti-football teams in the league whenever I watched them, I feel like.
How can you possibly be worse?
If anything, I think this is the most positive I've seen Kilmarnock play against us in I don't know how long.
I'm with the ball out wide. Gets the head up, finds Dio, proper with the head up.
Now just the quick shift. We've got Cherny now, he's got options, but manages to find Dio in the middle. But I think this is just going to go all the way back to proper again. Oh, it's Jeffy.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, let's
gets by Armstrong, finds Lawrence.
Trying to be a little bit different, but...
Ooh.
Come on, McCrory. I meant to let that go through you. It's weird, but Senior and McCrory, like... You want to prove a point, but at this type of game... I mean... right, Jesus. Propers... Don't know if that was his shots or whatever. It was nearly pulled off there.
The guy wants to take proper home with him, Jesus.
That wasn't like a SA case coming out there, man. Jesus.
McCrory saved 3 penalties today. Probably, Aldo. Probably.
I mean, I'd be happy with it, David, but if I'm honest, mate, I don't know if it'll be much more than rumours. Well, what have we this full season with Castor? I think that's it.
Yeah,
and then
this season's last season with Castor in the current contract.
Mate, I wouldn't be surprised to see him with him.
Tav does well, finds Dessers and Bayrami at the back post. Bayrami! Oh.
It was Dessers, yeah, but unlucky. It was a
That
good
was
touch
Dessers.
at first, but it was good from Tav actually.
no,
to be
but
fair.
I'm kidding you, it
Dessers
was
just took
Dessers,
it
yeah,
well,
yeah.
and it's actually just defended
Fair
well,
play,
to be
yeah,
honest.
Dessers. See, that's the thing. I like. Realistically, though, you asked me if we're not going with Castor, who would I want?
I just like Rangers and Celtic both with Adidas. I'm like, has that happened before? That's a wee trivia question. Have Rangers and Celtic both been the same kit supplier at the same time before? Probably loads. I just can't think of it like on the top of my head.
Let's go back to Diadora. Let's bring Diadora back.
Let's be generous.
Sign, we get
That'll
you
be
500
Castor's
for a
prices
home
next
kit.
year.
See, that's one of the reasons I want away from. Right, dog, what's going on, man? Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, no, that's one of the reasons I want away from Castor, because it's like, obviously we know the fiasco we had season 1 with the strips peeling off, and yeah, the pricing, and yeah, I don't know, man.
I definitely don't
I
think
think
the
as
prices
well-
are any different for anyone else. Everybody, it's just kind of universal the way it is now.
Yeah, I guess the prices have just kind of universally went up, but
Alright. Johnny and Blue Mac with the knowledge in the chat. Umbro in the 80s.
yeah.
Margaret, yeah. Oh, we've got Falsers kindly. Dessers, it just ruins the full attack there. Puts his head
He's got
in his
Barani right in
hands
front of
and
him. Why is...
he just breaks down so many attacks. And he had this little spell at the start of the season where he was scoring goals left, right and centre.
Yeah.
Keeping the pressure off his back, but as you've touched on with it, if them goals start to dry up, that he'll come back on very quickly because out with the goals in terms of like link up play and stuff, and he offers nothing.
Can't think of any bad kits with Castor. I mean...
Jacko, I've liked it. I've liked. Oh, Cherny with a shot and he's forced a save.
Just get Primark as a sponsor. Rangers
Jacko,
kits
in
available
terms of the
Primark.
actual kits, there's not many I can think I've disliked with Castor. The most annoying thing is some of the stuff peeling off. It's been the most annoying thing to me.
Yeah.
Tav, believe that was probably a cross, to be honest, but
Yeah, I don't think that's... You normally see a bit more venom in a shot for Tav than that, but...
Cherny, a man that I was talking about, one of the only ones looked like he was playing with very little confidence, but obviously the last time I've seen us, Cherny, 2 goals on the day. Not seen much of him today there, but good to see that he's happy to get the ball at his feet and have a dig, which has been our best chance this game. Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul against Barron there.
Barron taking Rugby Park too seriously there. Sponsored by Casualty. That's a shout. Yep. That's a special sponsor.
Like, I think it was... Who was it I saw in our group chat saying they'd like to go back with Hummel? Was it Daniel or was that Callum?
I don't know.
Anyway, one of them were saying they'd be happy to go back with Hummel. I'd maybe like something different, like a New Balance or something like that, or...
New Balance or Celtic as well. Isn't it? Big sponsor.
True, yeah. Who do you look at then that are currently the biggest kit suppliers? It's obviously Adidas and New Balance, or like you've got like what, Puma. But Puma, apparently, like, through what I was reading, Puma are kind of trying to leave the football. No, it's Nike that are trying to leave the football shirt market. So you've got Puma, you've got
Kappa. I like them. The Italian tops are on these. Under Armour. Lads, I agree, but to be fair, it's just you see us actually defending all right at times, midfield that we're doing all right at times, and then it's just you just look so lackluster up top in so many games. It's the same old that we've literally said for years. We're like, who in our attack have you got that's going to just, lack a better word, who's going to grab the fucking game with the scruff of the neck and go, right, come on, let's go and win this. The last time we've had someone like that is when Tav was in his like goal scoring form, literally. And poor link up with Rami having his chase back again. Come on, the ball. Yeah, I agree with Tav now, mate. It's definitely not his biggest fan now. I think it should be like Casemiro in there for sure.
Yep.
Or Sterling.
Either or. Happy with either or.
Well, yeah, I literally believe in the current form we've got two better right backs to the club.
Macron do some great kits for a rugby team, but they're not a big brand like Adidas and Nike. I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be a big brand, though. That's the thing. As long as they can supply the amount
a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Like, the big issue with it being not a big brand, though, is... No, that definitely is not just you. It's a AstroTurf pitch we're playing on here. Not grass, unfortunately.
Famously known as the worst pitch in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yes, Leslie. Yes, please. We're needing some rhythm.
As I was saying, though, like, yeah, the issue with it being like not a big brand, and that's the thing. Castor were pretty relevant in other markets, having been in like F1, tennis, and stuff like that as well. So they've been in other sport markets. But even them coming in with Rangers, they were like, we did not expect the. Yeah, you'd think so there.
Oh.
They came in and they were like, we did not expect the demand for jerseys from Rangers fans. We were not like prepared for it. So that is one of the downsides of if you're coming in like with a smaller company. Do they have the facilities to be able to mass produce the amount that's needed?
Well, look at these. Hold on.
Leslie, welcome in.
Okay, right, that's over with, I think. Yep, we're good. Yeah, 23 minutes in this game so far. Probably a Kelly manager, the happier of the two. Butland's had to be involved a little bit in the game. A little bit back and forth. Rangers haven't had full control, which is always the goal for these teams.
I mean, Blue Mac to an extent, I agree. But John, I was thinking of Admiral as well. I remember that in high school. My wee like £20 Admiral football boots.
Shifty cut in on the right foot there to try and get a shot away, and it was a big shout from the Rangers end about handball. Shifty's still pointing towards the ref, gesturing the handball. Nice Barham. I'm waiting to see this back. Yeah, Mark might potentially true, but I presume it's your first time in here, not seen your name about here before, but it's feel free to leave it, no problem at all. Judging by the fact that we've not seen anything from Rangers TV yet, I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up hope of getting a VR review in this one. Two weeks off and some imagination if I score goals yet. Joe says right at the start of this, yes, we're back. But is that a good thing?
Is it a painful one or is it going to be a happy one? Who knows? Welcome to life at Rangers.
Yeah, I've just sat back in and out. I mean, just trying to build a rhythm. I think, oh, that was nearly 4 passes we made in a row, lads. So it was.
Does anyone know what that? I don't think so, sure. Have a pop. He did, to be fair. Fair play to Proper. Picks the ball up.
Barron's done well to snuff out the counter like that. Right. Yeah, I don't mind him. Don't mind him having a dig there. But yeah, Stuart is. You speak about it a lot, these style of plays is something we spoke about a lot as we went through different managers and comparing us to other teams. It's, I mean, the last, actually a style of play, the last I can properly remember it is like, dare I say, Gerard Beale time.
Yeah.
Obviously we played very well under Gio and the European run.
And Tav picks up the first yellow card.
But in terms of like actual style, high press, your narrow midfield, like that 4-3-2-1 system that Gerrard and Beale liked to play together. That wouldn't have been a...
We're seeing a replay of that now. No. Came off the defender's foot up onto his hand.
Oh, we've just seen Tav being booked there.
Yeah, Tav got booked for the... pulling the Kilmarnock attacker.
That's an inviting ball into the box, and it's 1-0 Kilmarnock. We got an offside flag? We do. I think we've been maybe saved by an offside flag here.
I think, I don't know, mate. If this goes to VAR.
Not celebrating too quick about this one. Oh, I think he could be on.
That is tight.
Who is the header? Oh no, I think he's off. I think he's off just if it's him that's taken.
That is tight. That is extremely
I think his head's
tight.
off. I think his head's off.
Yeah, I think so. If not his head, then his shoulder. Because, you know, the amount of armpits offside we've seen. I think that'll be offside. It's tight, and it's a wake-up call for Rangers, but I think it will be offside.
I never know where these little squinty lines that get drawn. It would fit in with the schedule though. 1-0 Kelly. Going to earn on every game. On another Sunday that Rangers must win to try and catch up some points. Okay, the script has been cancelled for now.
There we go.
It is still 0-0.
As I said, hopefully that is a wake-up call for Rangers now at this point, but... And that does come
Let's see a reaction
from the tap, though. Dio showing a bit of hunger there to get before the Kelly boy. Does start the attack with Lawrence on the edge. Does manage to keep the ball well, Shefty.
He's asked a lot of Dessers there who actually keeps it in well, but...
Just not enough on the header back to Tav. Yeah. Right.
So a good interception, but unlucky not to keep the ball in.
Yeah. I don't know, you said it after the game against Portugal the other night. You were saying Souttar was absolutely outstanding there and you wish he was playing like that for us more.
Yeah.
I never watched it, but...
marked Ronaldo at the game, no problem at all. Big Souttar.
Right.
And then his interview before this one, I mean, you never get much out of him. He's just a straight-faced character, doesn't say much, Souttar,
Aye.
but he's just talking about the joy that he's got playing this right side of the defence.
Right side of the centre-back pair, and
Judges in October, the Guru did indeed say, Clermont said, you will start to see a much better Rangers in October and November. Any time now, please.
yeah, we'll take that better Rangers, please. Yeah, I think the next Old Firm will be telling Stuart if we see Tav against him again. Like, everyone can see Tav gets run ragged by him. Like, you'd think, get Casemiro on there, get Sterling in there, someone that is big, someone that's physical, athletic, whose legs aren't gone. Poor Fajefta there. Only puts it as far as the edge of the box where Kilmarnock pick it up again, and it's another ball into the box. Souttar just does enough to get it over everyone, but it's still Kilmarnock with the ball.
It's a foul on Tav.
And-
Yeah. There's a foul shirt. Tav put his body in well there. Yeah, Robert, we're still waiting for it. Still waiting for that. As Bomber talking about Rangers TV here, Souttar does what he can because he's not sure what's happening behind him. The captain has to scream for that. Like, he could have just took a touch and came away with that there. But here, stats, and yes, has no surprise. Rangers with 76% of possession so far. Double Kilmarnock shot, but I've only got double Kilmarnock shots, sorry, but only the one in target each. Oh, good challenge in the middle.
I understand about Tav, but who's going to score for us? That is a completely different conundrum altogether, Joe. At this point,
Never mind
I'd
the
like
Old
to
Firm
focus-
goals. Who's going to score our goals? Full stop.
Yeah.
But yeah.
At this point, I'd like to just stop leaking goals in the Old Firm.
But that's the thing, we've seen so many examples of what to do against Celtic. Don't show, it's the same playbook. Don't show them respect, play your high line, go and press them, they crumble, and it just... Yeah, sit in, here you go Celtic, play your game. Like... Butland taking his time. The ball here, he does pick out Des as well. Let's see what he can do with a hold up this time. It's successful. Plays it back to Barron, then we build for the back again. They've not looked hungry, Billy, to be fair, mate. Yeah, I would agree with that. This don't look like a team that seen that result and are determined to close that gap. We have not seen that in this opening half an hour. Which, as much as you don't like to say it, as an example, if we were ahead and Celtic had the opportunity to do that, how quick would they come out in the opening half an hour of a game? No matter if it was Kilmarnock's pitch, home, whatever it was.
Lawrence does well to keep the ball there after it bouncing about a little bit. Cherney, Lawrence, Tav. It's going to be Cherney up on the wing, sends Tav through potentially.
Nice.
Yep, good ball for Cherney.
Oh, it was a great ball. Nearly forced an own goal. It was a good clearance, but
goal there, yeah.
fired across the 6-yard box.
It's a great ball for Cherney to put Tav through into that position, and it is a great ball for Tav across the box.
Where's Dessers went here? Just
Dessers went to the back post. Bajrami's came to the front. Lawrence giving a foul away.
Kelly with a quick free kick, which I'm glad they have done because they've caused us problems when they've delivered that in the box.
Badman's a foul in the middle. The game's starting to get a little bit scrappy. Lots of fouls getting won.
Yeah, I think as it is right now, like Aberdeen certainly. I hate to say it, but Aberdeen certainly look like they've got a better chance of mounting a title effort than we do right now. It's another good ball for Cherny. He's been doing really well with the timings in those balls, just slipping them in behind the defence for the runners. And it's a Rangers throw high up the pitch.
I don't know if Cherry tried to play the ball back in there. Or, oh, the Towers won it high up anyway. Tries to deliver, easily defended. Let's press this. Oh, no, just... Yep.
As per usual, as much as we slate him for his touch and everything else, Desser's the only one actually willing to put in the effort and press the ball. As much as I can slate the guy for a lot, that is the one thing I will give Dessers the credit for. He's always the one willing to do the run, put the effort in, but...
Just doesn't often run the right way.
Yeah.
John, you don't even want to say it because that's just such a potential sad truth. But
yeah.
Like, genuinely, who does look like they give a shit? Who looks like it? And this opening 37 minutes here, there's been no desire, knowing that result, to go and get proper back in this league. It's just like another game. Oh yeah, let's just go out. Like, no one looks like they've got heart.
I mean, when it comes to his technical ability, Aldo, I agree. But you can argue the fact that he is always the one that's running and trying to press people. Like I said, everything else about his game, fair comment, but that's a corner.
How's he complaining? You got a goal kick? Let's see this. No, just can't tell for that camera angle.
Yeah, that's... I mean, Aldo, I agree, but the point of it being no one else is doing it. He's the only one willing to do it.
It's quite another opportunity here, proper just through the back of his man there. This will be another ball whipped into our box, probably play this high line. Joe, one up front for us doesn't work now because your wingers need to be done here. Killer with a quick free kick, trying to deliver the ball into the box, which they have done, and they're first to it, but
yep.
Oh, thankfully it was just a glancing header, which had no real direction to it. But
real impact.
Yeah, I was going to say about the wingers. You need to have wingers that are willing to take people on and are a real goal threat if you want to play with one striker. Which, yeah.
Yeah, that's a foul all day in Tav. He's gone through his leg before he's even got near the ball. Has our midfield improved or gotten worse since Lundstrom and Jack left?
Depends what season you're asking.
Yeah,
As of the what we were used to, in the like couple of months that they were in the previous 6 to 12 months realistically they were here, I would say improved, to be honest, Stuart, in the midfield. I think Barron is a real asset for us. I think Dio, he floats in and out of games sometimes, but I think a real player in there as well. But what we've got in front of that,
again, this is what we were saying about just that left wing position being so weak. We're having to play Barami out there when ideally you'd want him to be the guy behind Dessers and that, like that forward playing player in that midfield. But because of how weak we are on the left right now, we're having to play him out of position. But
Barron fouled, but plays on anyway. Plays back to Burton, who lifts ahead, and it's just passing again from the back. And Dio, who needs to be careful here.
that's a push in the back. That's a foul all day.
I don't think that's a foul at all. And oh, you lucky. Oh. Anyway, the Kilmarnock have completely ruined their own chances here by missing a sitter. If this was, I think Dio is extremely lucky there. Oh, I think he's been bailed out big time. What a save from Butland initially, then what a sitter from the rebound after it.
I don't know, with the legs there, he's... I mean, regardless of whether it's a foul or not, like a commentary just said in Rangers TV, it's that old thing you're taught for when you're young playing football, play to the whistle. Like everyone just kind of expected the foul and stopped. Butland then got put into the position of having to make that save, but it does eventually come back for the foul.
Nice.
Deal does well to win the ball back there just for Cherny to lose it. For
Kamal
Tav
just
to
won the
lose
ball
it.
more there. Not than Barron, though. But they wanted the ball a lot more than Cherny, Dio and Tav there in that little trio.
And that's the thing as well, going in as it stands 0-0 at half time, that's going to embolden Kilmarnock. They've had 2 chances there that they could have taken. Realistically, how many chances have we actually looked that we could put in the back of the net? Kilmarnock, he was offside by centimetres. And then obviously the chance where it was the foul and deal, but it's two wake-up calls, let's just say, for Rangers. And we've not gave anything the other way back, so...
Kevin, I'd like to believe we've improved since it. I'd like to believe, don't know if it's a smart thing to believe or not, but I said after that Birmingham pre-season game, I said the 2012 would give this team a game for sure at that point in the season. I do think we've improved a little bit since then, a couple of new faces back in and around the squad, but I would love to laugh at that comment, but I don't know if I can. Oh, he was at the box there, by the way. Yeah, he did. He did carry the ball outside the box. But... What's the ref stopped here? Oh, it's because Dessers are still complaining about McCrory running out the box with the ball there.
And it's only going to be a minute of added time.
Joe, they see different things than we do. And one of the last attacks in this half, and it's Lewis Mail punting the ball forward. Dio says no, punts it the other way. And proper intercepts a pass forward, but it's a quick throw from Kelly, who are advancing into the box. Souttar does enough to stop this. We need to just get the ball away here, which we do.
Baron, Dio.
Nice bit of
Sends
play.
it like to Tavernier, who...
He asked a lot of them, to be fair, there.
Yeah, he did, to be fair.
No, Lumac, I don't. I think McCrory's a better keeper than Kelly.
Yep. And that is us. Our allotted 1 minute added time done. Whistle's probably going to go just after this free kick. And there it is.
And that is the first half done. And as we touched on at the start of this game, we have seen this playbook before. You've got that result yesterday, which is encouraging for Rangers. And you can't even take the piss out of it anymore because you know you've got to play the next day. And how many times have we seen Rangers fail to win these must-win games the following day and this Thursday to catch up on the league? And so far in the first half, we're heading that way because this team look like they do not give a shit.
Sadly, true. I don't even have anything to add to it at this point. I'm scunnered, mate. I'm scunnered to the same old story. Oh, 100% sure. 100% agree. Butland, when he was going through that torrid spell.
Oh,
the end of last season, man.
I had the feed at that point. I was like, what have we done?
Sorry, what was that, mate?
I'm saying at that point, when Butland was going through his little spell, I was like, oh no, what have we done?
Aye.
Your half-time stats, Bruno's, at this point is Rangers with 69% possession, 1 shot on target each, and yeah.
Both teams,
I mean,
4 shots.
Sorry, I don't know, said that because you look at the bench and you're going, well, you can say Hamza for Dessers, it could be one positive sub you can do, but then the rest of your bench now, you go, you can bring on Taz, like, to be fair, not had the worst of games by his standard. And then Hadji obviously suspended, Danilo out, Cortez out, Matondo out, all your attacking players.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is just so telling of this first half, though. Possession, Rangers 68.8%, Kilmarnock 31.2%. Clear-cut chances, Kilmarnock 1, Rangers 0. It's just so telling of the game right now. With 30% possession, they've managed to create a clear-cut chance. Thankfully, they've absolutely made a howler of it. And we've got absolutely nothing going.
Yeah, but it was more dangerous possession for them, like the dangerous plays and chances, and that falls to them for sure. Falls to them for sure.
Right.
Rudabix, imagine like what it felt like when Stephen Davis retired. That's the emotions of watching the first half.
Arguably, and even though I know it is Rudabix, arguably watching this first half has been worse than when he retired. I mean, this is the thing, Blue Mac, as well. Clement said he's not afraid to change the system if the game requires it, yet we never see it.
Games that way. We seen you, we were all laughing the first 3 times you said that, mate. Yeah, Joe, literally. Waiting for this. October, November, best Rangers. Caleb, hello. Hello, mate.
I'll be right back, mate.
Possibly said. I don't know, man. Don't know. Ooh. What's the Rangers team actually doing? Good question. Apparently trying to play football. Well, things will only get better for their Caleb. It's probably one of the only things I would say that the half time that's a realistic sub and change to make, Sid, with the options we've got now. Probably one of the more realistic ones. Fun. When it's your best goal for it, it's an issue. No. Tavernier yellow as well could be a reason, I suppose. Yeah. I'm for it all the time. I don't think Tav's had the worst of games here, to be fair. But yeah, as I'm saying, big Casemiro, I think deserves his chance, like an actual chance at right back. The Aberdeen game will be a lot of pressure, Blue Mac. If we go up to, it was Pittodrie first, right? Like if we go up there and get pumped, I feel a bit of pressure then. I mean, to be fair, you feel a lot of pressure after this game if you don't win this. Never mind going to Pittodrie. Because like, see in my mind, like, before your international break and stuff, you're just, in the lead up to this, you're thinking, come on, to be really judged by this like January 2nd for how you've done until that and then that game. But you don't win this. And I wouldn't be quite on board with getting them out yet, but I certainly understand people's frustrations and heading towards that way, 100%. Yeah, Megan. No, not too sure. Not too sure. Not with performances like this, we won't be catching anyone. No hunger. Oh yeah, Blue Bag, yeah. Regardless of the result up there, if we lose, then yeah.
Anyway. Do I need to watch this second half?
If you would tell us, so that's like, well, I'm going to jump to the toilet, mate, 2 6.
You hope so, Sid. You really do hope so. Right, so just to catch up, just catching up in the chat while I was away there. What were you saying, Blue Mac, about regardless of good or bad, if he goes, we'll probably get pumped? Who were you talking about with that one? Liam, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. I mean, Pav, tough to watch, terrible. Yeah, I said it at the start of the game, I was talking to Celia about it at the start of the game. How long realistically now is it before Casemiro gets his chance to play? Or I'd say Sterling, but Sterling's not even been included in the squad today. And obviously we know managers have liked to use him as more kind of a do-it-all player. So would he go back to fully committing Sterling to right back when we've got Casemiro there? I don't know. Clement was saying that he was watching Casemiro play at the under-21s and everything like that, and seeing how he's playing at Rangers, and he just needs to keep doing that long term to start knocking on the door. Personally, I think already he's looked better than Tav. I think he should already be knocking on the door, but yeah. Yeah, I saw Aberdeen went 3-2 up, and then obviously that got cut off. Didn't actually see the goal that got cut off, so haven't got an opinion on it. But yeah, we were kind of laughing in our group chat, like, yeah, Aberdeen are pish. That's it, 3 points. There they go. Then end of the second half, we were like, okay, but. Said the manager will be going to Aberdeen. Really do think he will. If we can go to the ground and go 3-2 up, chance. Yeah, it's a difficult one, Blue. It's a difficult one. I mean, I know I said it earlier in the watch along, but I was only kind of half joking when I said Aberdeen to win the league this year, Aberdeen to put on a better title challenge this year. And as it stands right now, they certainly look like they're able to, way more than us. But yeah. Now, for those of you that have came in during the first half that weren't here for the discussion at the start of the game, obviously, social media, you see a lot of it. So I'm curious to get you guys' opinions in chat. Kent. Seen some people say he should come back, a lot of people against it as well. When the manager was asked about it, he did not deny anything about Kent. He said that Kent was a target for him when he was at Bruges, but Rangers just paid more money for him at the time and everything. So I think it's very much a case of the manager's interested in him for what he was saying. But what are the thoughts? And see, there we go. That is exactly what I'm talking about in chat right now. Readabix, never take him back. Ethan, get him back ASAP.
Right, I'll come back, I suppose.
You just been hiding off shot, you bugger. Get back here. Ay, ay, ay. Stovo, I'm finding it hard to disagree with anything you're saying, to be honest with you, mate.
Boy looked a player when we were a Hampden as well. Honestly, there was a lot of excitement, and then boom.
That's what I'm saying. Blue Nose, the gaffer definitely likes him. I was just bringing the conversation back around to the whole Kent thing for the people that weren't here at the start of the game. I was wanting a few more opinions, because obviously we spoke about it right at the start, but so getting a few more opinions straight away. I was talking about some people love him, some people want him back, some people want him nowhere near. First two messages back, Readabix would never take him back, and Ethan, get him back ASAP. So again, just how divisive it is right now. But
Hey, Ethan, it was pathetic, mate. It was pathetic. No subs at half time. He's all ready to get depressed a little bit more because I've just seen a little stat on social media.
no.
At this point of a season, this is the least amount of away goals Rangers have scored in 2 decades. There's a stat for you. There's a stat.
So what you're saying is don't get your hopes up. Lovely.
Just wanted to bring the mood up a little bit there, you know?
Yeah, cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. See, Eric, that's the thing. When Kent was motivated, he was a player. Again, you can talk about his end product, his finishing all day, the amount of positions to get in, to take a shot, and then either just not take it or send it over the stand. But yeah, no, Kent, when he was motivated, running at players, like, he was good, but
well, there's not much to say, Ethan. You can only say the same bad stuff over and over again, you know? But feel sorry for CJ more than me, to be honest, because he actually, I talk a lot in the watch-alongs, but he has to talk through our home games as well. A hell of a lot more than I do.
Aaron just lets that ball get a little bit away from him, then hits another rugby tackle.
Nobody far away from booking.
He's not going to be.
Not like any of a single tackle has been that malicious, but just for adding up.
Yeah. Blue Mac, I do hope that is the case, that Steely's jinxed the stat and we now go on and score 4 or 5. But you see there the banner being held up. The mismanagement of Rangers needs to stop now.
And that's when things get messy, but you cannot blame the fans. You start having the bold against the fans going on about it. And midweek as well, Big Bennett coming out talking about Pyros, backing them up on it, which he kind of has to do, but basically begging the fans to stop the Pyros and it's bad for the club, this, that and the next thing. And of course, it's just going to work the opposite way. Kilmarnock was saying that he understands how passionate this fan base is. He knows that we have fans that will literally die for this club. And he said he understands that Bennett put out a good message regarding Pyros, and he hopes that people are going to respect it.
I mean, this is the thing though. This is the thing though. When it comes to the Pyro stuff, you can't really blame the club for that. They've kind of just got to go with the rules of the competition they're in.
Yeah.
And obviously...
Ticky box for them to say it. They need to say don't do it.
Oh, 100%. It is literally just a box ticking thing. But it's like... My thing is, how long do they let it go on where it starts costing the club money? You know what I mean? Like when we're getting fined, like, no, that's what I'm saying. I know it's costing the club money already. Like we got fined like what, close to 20k euros, or was it actually in pounds, close to 20k? We got fined for the Leon game. There was apparently one for the Malmo game as well.
I think it was the both of them that was a combined less, just under 20,000 euros. What would you like to have seen, Kevin? Like, I agree, changes are needed, but what would you have liked to have seen with the options we've actually got on the bench?
I'll be honest, I've not even looked at who we've got on the bench, to be fair.
I'd rather see no strikers than dashes. So, basically, like it as the now. What game was it we had that with Dessers? We were winning all game. What was the away game, wasn't it? And Dessers scoring like the 90-odd minute.
Aye.
Was it the Kiev game, I think? The away leg?
I don't know.
Speaking of the Rangers fans, that's the current club anthem out for the away end to liven up again.
Oh, so Blueback, we'll answer that question about Pyro in a minute once we've finished this one, because I do have quite a strong opinion on it. Some people might like it, some people might not, but...
I believe it was that. I still think I would agree, but some of it they take too far with it, but...
Aye. That's the video for the team.
Not too much of a difference this opening 5 minutes of the second half here. I was just waiting to see if we've seen some sort of magical team talk make him out. And we were brilliant again, but it's just going to be more of the same so far.
I mean,
long way to go.
To be fair, for me right now, Dio's been invisible most of this game. So for me, I think you maybe bring Dio off for Raskin, put Ignani on up top, and then maybe McCausland on. Right. That's the only changes for me, but yeah, I don't know.
Ethan, it was actually alright, to be fair. We went in at first, we were all respectful, but it took us ages to try and find our seats and whatnot, because I just found anything I could in the Malmo site and bought. Oh! Desser's nearly got that screamer. Interrupts my sentence there. Interrupt me all day with shots like that, big man. No problem at all, but he picks up the ball and 25 yards out or so, turns and isn't scared to have a shot with the left foot there.
As well.
Oh, yeah. Wins the corner. We'll get back to that story after this corner. Hold up. And it's...
Dessers puts it off the woodwork and then Proper lifts it over the top and then... Oh, come on,
how have we not put that in the back of the net there? How have we not put that in the net? Oh, just back. Dessers does well to keep the ball alive. He does hit off the bar and then Proper he just catches it and the bounce up and over the bar. Anyway, as I was saying about the Malmo game, it took us ages to get tickets. This, that, next time. Found one, bought our tickets, got in, and we had to go up to this woman that was all suited and booted and stuff, and it was in this UEFA VIP entrance. And we've walked in. Little do I know that I've bought. It's on Swedish. I've not got a clue. I've bought hospitality tickets in Malmo, so you're sitting in the pure posh bit. Me and my dad walk in, we're all like this. Trackies on, just a black hoodie, everything, all black.
Just like, hi.
And we've come in, and the guy, there's women in dresses and that over and about us, there's guys in three-piece suits, and we're stoning about like this, full of the beer, we have trackies on, like, I don't belong here, but no, everyone was actually finding that, but a lot of people looking at us, and I think they could definitely just tell that we were at it. The second goal, we made a wee bit of noise, so the guy in front of us was turning around and he was chatting, he was just laughing away about it, but other than that, it was just the odd little look we got.
Aye, just to quickly, by the way, answer you, Blue Max. I said I would as well. With Pyro, I love Pyro. I'm a big fan of it. I do think there should be a place for it at games. But again, like was said in chat, and like Steely said as well, I think it needs to be done safely. I think there should be like an assigned area for it. But then that would possibly also include, like, you know, people with conditions like asthma and that kind of thing. Do you include something like for tickets and stuff like that that says you want to be seated away from it? Like, you know what I mean? I do definitely think there's a place for it in football. I do think it adds to the atmosphere. But I do think it does need to be done safely and responsibly.
Shift the ball forward, but Rami trying to fight for it. Just can't really get the ball out of his feet there. Kelly in another counter. Great, Baron. Well done.
Great
Good tracking.
For Baron, yeah.
Ugh. A big sigh goes out as the ball gets pointed forward to Dessers, who was a little bit high, to be fair. It's a great ball in behind Tav, and a one-on-one here. Just stop. And he's just allowed him to cut inside with the ball into the box, and the talk is good at the Rangers back line. They just let the ball go out for a corner, but that's far too easy from Tav there to let that ball come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mads. Love the positivity. Spread some more of it amongst all the boys, please.
Love the club, hate the football.
That's the thing. All these players will come and go through the years and that with Rangers, but you'll never stop loving that badge, lads. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Hit it. Oh, but I mean, Shefty's coming in the box. Just a little bit behind him. Hit the thing! Oh, up and over. But I mean, what's a corner? But I went in that habit again of trying to walk the ball in the net. You know, just hit the thing.
I know. Does look like that's maybe came off a Kilmarnock player and bounced off the ground, by the way, but
I can see some scenes coming, Dallas here. I can see some scenes. Remember the game that Lawrence scored that goal to win 2-1 at Rugby Park?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we just be normal, Rangers? Why can't we just be normal and win a comfortable game of football? Oh.
Mate, I hate to say it to you though, the thing is, we are being normal Rangers right now. Normal for years for us has been subpar. The good performances have been abnormal. Third cat, absolute beauty. Yeah, I'm a big. Well, can you tell I'm a big fan of it? But
Balogun warming up here. We seem proper down a little bit. And, chap, what's the opinions on proper? I personally would rather see Balogun and Souttar. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've not seen anything that's like particularly put me off proper, but I've not seen anything that's made me be like, right, don't get sent off here, Lawrence. Clement there is trying to shove Lawrence away. I'm not too sure where this could go, by the way. I like the fight from Lawrence, but he needs to show it the right way. Need to show that in the right way. I don't know if the heads came together here. I'm going to have a look at this. They were both kind of at it, so the ref could be alright to them both here and just give 2 yellow cards. But I hope VAR don't get involved because,
Oh, see, this is the thing though, right?
2 yellows, which I think's
The
fair
yellow for
enough
each.
there, but I didn't
No.
like what I initially seen there.
It's hand round the throat of Lawrence as he goes down. Kennedy goes to stand in front of him. Stop him for taking it quick, but...
Oh, it's quite right, because Lawrence done nothing wrong at first. The boy was standing in front of him, he's kicked the ball off him, get booked, and then he's pushed him. It was... So, sensibly, I think the yellow cards there is fine. No problem with that. But just in the modern football, where the VAR is, I had fears of the red cards coming out there.
The yellow card's a bit of common sense refereeing.
Yeah.
That's what you can say it as. It's a bit of common sense refereeing. Give both players the warning, keep the game under control.
Robert, he's watching from hell. And it unfortunately seems like I'm doing the same here. That's today's game, mate. Obviously, you've seen them giving us red cards so many times in football.
Oh, yeah.
Half an hour to go. Dallas, if we're scoring, who's doing it for us? Oh, might be Dessers. No, of course not.
No. Rami does pick up the ball on the edge. He's going to drive into the box. He's got options on the edge. Baron Cherney, and it's just cannons off the Kelly player. And that'll be a yellow card for Proper there, yep.
That'll be him now. He'll be way off. And that bit. Ballaghan on. Yes, Paul. Thank you for being back here to suffer with us once again.
We appreciate it, Paul.
Proper was struggling.
Good or bad.
Proper was struggling, but I think that'll be potentially the end of his game now. Who's he's in agony here.
It looks like he's in some.
I will take the time as well to say, as always, even though we're not playing great football, I can't remember the last time we played great football during watch-alongs, but the support, as always, the same old names, new names coming in. I appreciate you all so much being in here. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up on the stream, and subscribing is absolutely free. Just helps the channel, makes you don't miss any other future videos and watch-alongs.
That's the thing with Odd One as well, though. It's a lot of the people that now will be like, Tav's at fault, Tav's at fault, Tav's at fault. Another player will do something, win a penalty, Tav will put the penalty away, and then they'll be Tav's at fault to Tav's our saviour, we need to keep him and play him every week. How many other players have we got that can score penalties? You know what I mean? Like,
Cholak all day over Dessers, man. All day I would want Cholak in the team over Dessers.
Yep.
And it is Ballaghan coming on as we thought, but Barron coming off for Raskin? Okay.
Interesting. Again, is that maybe a little bit of game management for Clermont? Barron, good couple of fills in there, is getting close to a booking.
First time in, I'll come in, mate. Yeah, you won't get many excuses from me, mate. That's for sure.
Not at all.
Yes, Liam. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it.
And that 4.99 is
probably have
needed
more
to get a
fun.
99er these days, which is the sad truth. Maybe get 2 for 4.99. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Oh, why does Butland no shout to just come out and...
Butland. And odd one, that is one thing with us when it comes to the games. Tends to be more scathing reviews than anything else you get for us. Especially with games like this.
Oh, that's another half chance for Kelly there. It's fell to, I believe that's Armstrong, and he's, I think, rolled it off his shin there. Man, oh man. Dare I even say we somewhat even look worse than the second half? Like,
Tab's just been absolutely bullied in the air.
Oh, we're getting the zoom out there. I think Armstrong and Lawrence are still at it with each other.
Oh, it's the bad thing when the team in 9th place are looking like the better team.
So point has been it there. Oh, come on, mate. Someone's got to give Kilmarnock some points, you know. Why not be us?
Bob. I mean, you're not wrong, Ethan. You're not wrong.
See if we score here, Dallas. How's it coming about?
If I'm honest, mate, if I'm completely honest, I don't see it coming from any sort of open play. I don't think it's going to be like a nice, neat passing move that puts someone through. And I think it's going to need to be a moment of magic for someone. I think it's going to need to be another one of those 25-yard Lawrence screamers or... I just don't see it coming at the end of a good move for Rangers. I think it's just going to be someone whips something out of nowhere.
What do we think of the Rascal on for Baron, chat? What's Tav's contract up? Never! He stayed forever! Club icon, club legend. Oh, you never know, Ethan. Never know.
Good pass for Tav there through the lines to find Besser.
Cherny.
Finds Cherny.
Wins the corner. Okay. Done alright there. Done alright.
Okay.
Right, big Souttar. You're in decent form, big man. Pop up here, boom. Joe, I think that pitch genuinely held that ball up there.
Yeah.
See that grass pitch? I think that falls into Cherny's path quicker.
But like we've seen and like we've said plenty of times,
It's a decent ball.
as much as we know it's an awful pitch for a professional league, you can't blame the pitch. Every player's got to play in the same one. They've still got to go up and do the job.
Yeah, I'll do, mate. I'm fully on board of the Tav not being a legend camp, mate. I've not been shy about that.
You see it there, by the way, just as you see Kelly getting ready to take the throw. Clement is not a happy man right now. You could see the red in his face here with the camera. You could see he was not happy. Lawrence, I know what he's trying to do, but he's just sent the ball the complete wrong way. Beautiful for Barami there to actually get that ball and find Jeffy. Jeffy's only got one option in the box right now, but he does win a corner.
David, are you talking about the Tav being a legend thing? So no. What does he say, like? Lads, I'm like, he's nowhere near a worse player. Like, of course, thankful for what he's done for us and stuff. Yes, I think he's overstayed his welcome, but statistically, he's the biggest loser we've ever had. Statistically, it is a fact. But he whips this one in and he's nearly straight in. It was a decent call, no?
Himself, right?
He's hung this one up for our players to attack. Souttar trying to go for a corner, which he gets.
Tav's nearly just put it in the back of the net himself there for the corner.
Potentially a point shirt, by the way, because he's a lot heavier in the top. He's not fat, of course. He's bulky, stocky now. I don't always remember him being like that. Oh, Souttar! It's a scramble in the box and it's away. That's just, you don't really. Kilmarnock through one on one. It's a poor touch. Tav trying to get back in, and the shot is from far away. Butland saves it well. Very poor touch from Jeffy, inviting a Kilmarnock chance, and we counter again.
See, that's the thing, actually. The touch wasn't that bad. It was more that I don't know if he slipped or what, but his touch was okay. He just never moved or responded quick enough to get onto the ball.
Oof. I can't say anything bad about Tav to him. Oh. He wouldn't like my opinions on Tav. Tav did put good pressure on there. He did put good pressure. Mm-hmm. Rushed the shot. Dessel's off for a thumbs up. Right, Hamza, use your time to properly announce yourself. What a big goal this would be.
Man.
Yeah, Blue Mac can get that point as well. It's not Tav's fault. It's not as if it's his sole job to go and win us all this stuff and that he's the sole reason that we've lost everything. But the fact is, he's been a part of it. So whatever way we dress it up, this way, that way, whatever. Statistically, he's been here, and statistically, he's lost the most competitions of any Rangers player ever.
That's what you call a bit of support. I get a message, little something outside your door. A little bit of cheesy garlic bread. At least I've got something to bring me some happiness right now. I've got something to bring me some happiness.
Imagine our next game, by the way, chat, after watching this, imagine our next away game or something was like right away, Pittodrie. How would we be feeling right now for that game? Like,
I'd just give them the 3 points at that point, mate.
How sad is that to say that we're all scared to go to Pittodrie? How sad is that?
It's bad, mate. It is bad.
This is an absolute must-win for the Kilmarnock, Stuart. 100%. 100%. This is an absolute must-win. And Joe, that's another point, yeah.
For me, at this point, though, you're taking Lawrence. If he's going in tackles like that, he's going to be in the ref's mind.
He's already booked.
He's already on a booking. Aye, they get Lawrence off.
For who? Now that Hamza's come on. Kelly free kick that will cause us problems with. Rangers hold the line on the edge of the box. It is an inviting ball in, and it's another chance wasted by Kelly. Another missed kick. We have been let off in 73 minutes into this game, and if you were looking at this scoreboard 2 or 3-0 to Kilmarnock, you would not be surprised.
No. And also, to answer that question, take Lawrence off, move Barami into the middle, and put McCrory on the left. Not McCrory. McCausland. Jesus, my head's gone.
Is he on the bench? Make it with his knock?
McCausland dies on the bench.
Just don't think he's fit. Hamza, good feet.
Yep.
Shifty.
Good.
Need more heart in there.
Yep.
I don't just watch your ball, but you're having, you've done alright, okay, you've took the man on, but it's McKinnon I would be looking at the now, Ethan, yeah. I know McCausland's carrying a knock as well for international, or just before it.
For reference, Blue Max, Sleepy D's the missus, so she's made it and she's left some outside the door, so. And as she just said there, she keyed it at 1:30 in the morning, no an issue, so. I'm not going to complain at getting food delivered to the door, though.
Oh, chat. Nice forward pass for Raskin, and again, just. But do you know what I'm not like? How many times have we seen our players potentially fouled or losing something and they just stand after it? And then Shefty again is another. He's too busy looking in the box and just loses control of the ball, and another wasted attack. Raskin's been alright. Happy with forward passing. Dio like the idea to Cherny, but he's just not showed enough and it's defended well.
Good defending there for Kilmarnock. He's just kept Lawrence the wrong side of him for the ball.
Gonna be worse. It's Kieran Dow coming on, which will be for Lawrence, you'd presume. Casarino coming on.
Which you'd hope is for Tav.
Could be a centre back at this point.
Yeah.
I really like the look of him, man, so far.
Big Manny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he would sit a two striker one better, but
yeah,
support around about him.
So Lawrence and Cherny, so I presume it's going to be Tav pushed forward then. Or Tav and Casemiro just both interchanging us right inside, both getting forward at will. Wisdom, that's a potential. You don't win this today and you start having that as a potential conversation. Genuinely. You can't wait, Skeptic, for the riveting atmosphere it'll be. Ten minutes. And we are indeed looking for a hero. Balogun looking a little bit desperate there, bringing the ball forward, and a little bit over eager there, giving the foul away. Shifty trying to stop a ball coming into the box from Kelly here. He does okay. And again, Balogun does apologise to Butland, who was just going to claim that. Yep, you're right. Every Sunday. This second half has been, man. I literally, there's not even that much to say about what's going on here. It's the same shit that we're seeing over and over and over, trying to dribble forward, losing the ball. Nana has just slotted into the right back row as Tav pushed right up the pitch, but not seen anything from it yet. Proper striker, yeah. What was that? There was no deflection on that one. Casemiro's got forward, but a complete waste of a crossing opportunity.
Glenn, unfortunately, I don't think it is going to come.
That's like the
new glasses, Hannah.
That's like the reason that Celtic fans love Tav. Billy, like you're saying, Celtic's best player.
There's nothing going to change. I'd like to have seen the potential. You're going 3 at the back, but I mean, we realistically have 2 at the back now with the way the wing backs are playing. But it's just getting funneled into channels that Kilmarnock are happy to deal with. Yeah, you might see a lot of the talk. You might see a lot of the talk, man.
Aldo, I hate to agree with you, but yeah, I've been saying it for a while. This is going to take a long-term rebuild to sort. And unfortunately, 5 years might not be...
We've been rebuilding for 5 years.
Aye, going through manager after manager after manager, but like... Probably needs 5 years of a board investing. 5 years to repair the damage Ross Wilson's done.
Scramble in the box. Oh, that's him went down, but
for a penalty there, but don't think we'll get one there.
that's getting nice little. That's a great ball in. It's a great ball in. I don't mind that. I don't mind that rattled into the 6-yard box.
Front post for that though. Aye, Ethan, 100%. This is not the club we grew up supporting, mate.
You won't get that. You won't get that, Mads. You drop these points here, you'll be under heavy scrutiny. His job is on the line after this. Not saying that he'll be sacked right after this, but he'll be on a thin wire, shall we say.
The only thing I'll say is Gerrard got a few years. No one since Gerrard's been given a few years. But
Gerrard showed progress. Yeah, enough, David. Mate. Yeah, enough.
I know, David. That's what I'm saying. Between like Ross Wilson, Beale, and everything else, it's going to take 5 years just to sort that mess out.
Yeah, Aribo Bassies, for sure. Over the top, the Rangers need to deal with, and Souttar, and it's through, and it's 1-0 Kilmarnock, and you're not even surprised. First touch from a sub, Souttar's far too calm with it. Butland's just in no man's land in between it, and he just gets papped through his legs. 1-0 Kelly.
Well then. And he's onside by a mile.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's no need for VAR to get involved in that. He's onside by a mile. Hate to say it, but with the way the game was going, you could see that coming.
Completely deserved.
Yep. Honestly, 1-0 Kilmarnock flatters us.
To be fair, on Butland, there is a lot of deflection. To be fair on Butland. That was Watkins that scored, sorry.
AJ, you could replay the full game and it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't matter how much time you add to this.
Clement will be under serious fire here. For me now, that's I'm 1 game away from being sacked. One game away from being sacked for me. That's it, Caleb.
Caleb, that's the one thing you can never fault. Rangers away fans. I wish I could say Rangers home fans, but unless it's a big game that Rangers are winning in, 90% of Ibrox are quiet for 90% of the match, so...
Jack will depend, potentially. They won't. They won't, like... Is there enough of a reason to potentially do it now? I find that hard to argue with, but it definitely won't be on now. Rangers spoiled your bet. That's good for you. Rangers spoiled the last 4 or 5 years of my life.
I'll take a bet being spoiled at this point.
Kilmarnock are like literally just taking the piss now. They're literally just passing rings round about us. Get up, Souttar. Get up. Who cares? Oh, Thursday will be a funny atmosphere. That'll be a funny atmosphere now. And it's just, not that even a draw, you can give a shit about a draw, but it's like, did it even look like they want a draw in that pitch?
No.
Like, they literally don't even look like they give a shit about it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it is. Oh, Caleb, 100%. That's the thing. That is the most frustrating thing with the way we've played today. We don't deserve anything for this game. Can't argue that at all, in the slightest. And that's the frustrating part.
Three minutes to go here.
Oh, that would have been beautiful. Unlucky for Igmani there.
Very close to potentially grabbing a point back there. Almost.
Nice little turn as well to free the space for the pass.
He's just tried a delicate little touch round the keeper there, and it is literally just a couple inches from the post. Yeah, read the mix, as you can tell. You know what I mean? There's results like this before where I'd be shouting, screaming, doing get of it, but it's like you say at the start of the game, it's the same old playbook that you're not surprised at. It's the old disappointed but not surprised. Jaina must even be boring for Celtic fans to take the piss at this point. Because like all the Rangers fans are like, I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. Celtic dropped 2, Rangers dropped 3. Oh yeah, story of life. Won't be much of a difference for the views, I can say that for me. You win, more Rangers fans watch it. You lose, more opposition fans watch it. The views stay the same. It is a myth that YouTubers have more views when they lose.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't take McInnes then.
Blue Nose. Viewers in the stream have went up about 160, 170 since we conceded. We're now sitting up at 330, 350 now. But hey, it's all good for us. Helps the channel.
It definitely won't be. So it definitely won't be.
No.
It would take a lot. For me, as I've said, he's one result away from it. But I think the only way the board consider it is you fall further behind, and then say, for example, the Old Firm, the Ibrox, you get battered or something there as well. I think that could maybe be like a potential final straw, but unfortunately that's a lot of potential suffering until then.
Robert, have a good one. Hopefully it's better the rest of your day than it has been the past 96 minutes. But can we all just buy shares in Rangers to go to the AGM and hurl abuse?
Tav ball into the box.
Even Butland's up for it.
Full-time whistle. And
There we
it's
go.
completely deserved. 1-0 Aberdeen, and to be quite honest, it flatters Rangers. It's just the same old story. Celtic dropped 2 points, Rangers dropped 3. How do you change this mentality, Rangers? Is it the same old with the captain? You've got rid of a lot of players. Is it players that are still here? Why do these players today, through another manager, look like they don't give a fuck? You've got to find out why that's happening. Cornholio, appreciate it. Thank you for being in here. Say yourselves before we go. Appreciate everyone being in here.
Yeah.
As always, the support's been awesome throughout the stream. You guys, the loyal ones, and then on new turning up through the thick and thin,
Yeah.
which is the Rangers way just now.
We appreciate each and every single one of you. I mean, the thing is, I think in terms of obviously final thoughts on the game, there isn't anything really you can say other than just simply not good enough to a man. Not one player on that pitch gets even close to pass marks. Like, it's got to change, and it's got to change now. We've been saying that for how many years? It's got to change, but well, it's just another day in the life of Rangers, isn't it? Players don't care, manager doesn't care.
Kilmarnock ahead in the room, surprise. Pretty much it, Blunos. I'm just interested to see I've not had a wee scroll yet, but what everyone will be saying about the Claremont troops on there. But David, that's what I talk about a lot with a captain. And like, yes, the full mentality isn't down to him, but if I'm DM one day, for example, and I've strutted into this new team, and you're looking about as a leader of example, and I look to my captain over there, and he's just going, but do you know what I mean? There's just not an ounce of motivation for James Tavernier as a captain. I mean, at times in his Rangers career, he's played like it, but that's times. That's not now. That's not of any time recent.
Is it too extreme to say from ownership down needs to be changed?
Well, no, the ownership's been more of a talking point for years and years and years. That's definitely needed, Joe. So I think it's dramatic to say at all. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to hear me moaning any more than you have done now. So go and take the rest of your Sunday, take it away from football, and yes, appreciate you all tuning in again. And I will see you in the next one because the watch-alongs are coming thick and fast.
Hi guys.